What's going on, guys? This is IwillMURKu, and today I've got a game of regular team deathmatch on Carnival. In the game, I'm using my dry umping class, which is the UMP 45 silenced with Marathon Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. And my secondary weapon is the M1014. And lately, that has been my secondary of choice on pretty much all my classes, and I'm really loving that shotgun. I know that the Spaz is the most popular, and it's probably still my favorite, to be honest, but I think once I get the extended mags on the M1014, it might just take the cake. The range definitely isn't as long, but other than that, I really love it. The fact that it's semi-automatic, I don't have to cock in between. I hate sometimes when I'll shoot with the spaz and then switch weapons and then switch back and try to shoot, and I haven't cocked yet, and then I'm cocking. That sounds really funny, but I'm cocking my gun while this guy shoots me in the face, and it's really embarrassing. It sucks, but either way, if you haven't tried the M1014, give it a try. Look at these guys in here camping. Man, remember that. These guys are back in there in a minute, I'm pretty sure. But I pick him off handily and then kind of fail here on this guy, and then his buddies run up and save him right here. But, yeah, so in this game, I was kind of on a mission, you know. I was on a mission to rush and get as many kills as I could because honestly, my buddy Green Reaper and I had been in this lobby for 3 or 4 games, and these guys had kind of been trash talking. They accused me of being a camper the game before, which upsets me because I'm not a camper. I don't like when people sit in corners and stare down their ADS, you know, which is like, to me, that's what camping is. You sit in one place and just stare. I had a building with claymores in it, and I was patrolling the building and all the lines of sight that were available to me. That to me is not camping. That's just defensive, I don't know, smart gameplay, obviously, as we'd won the game and I had a great score, but they were mad, so either way, I was on a mission, and, yeah, so I was just taking it to him. That was my goal this game, and it came out with a pretty nice result, you know. But I think that was the last time I died before I get my nuke right there, even though I almost die here. But this guy, luckily, he just wasted all his ammo and had to try to hide, but I pick him off as he's ducking around there in the corner. But as I come up here, look who's back up in here. These two guys with a bonfire, pitching tents, cooking s'mores. I don't know what's going on, but either way, so I've worked up 3 kills there, and all of a sudden they have a Pavlo. I don't know if that was 9 kills or off a care package, but either way, the enemy has a Pavlo, and I have a little bit of cover, so I'm just going to chill here for a second. Don't really see any potential to get kills. I thought I saw someone up there in the rocket, so I tried to fire some shots and missed, but I do manage to pick that guy up trying to sneak up on my team. But, so I'm up to 4 or 5 kills here, and I've worked my way into the funhouse. I hear this guy coming across the back lot here, so I pick him off. And then I'm just kind of sound horn a little bit, trying to figure out where the enemy team's spawning at. And I go back to this lot, thinking one's probably going to be coming through here, and there is. And I managed to pick him off and just barely get out of the way of that nade. But as you see, I'm low ammo on my UMP, so I come over here and pick up this intervention with the thermal, which is not my favorite, but I don't know. I think I get 1 kill with it. Either way, this is kind of a multi-weapon nuke. I end up getting, you know, I get kills with the UMP, the M1014, of course, the intervention, and an L86, I believe. But there, I heard that guy coming, so I ran out there and got him for my Harriers, and I plant him over there by the rocket, thinking they're still probably going to be spawning there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lay down, take some cover, hope my Harriers pick up my chopper gunner, and I'm going to go ahead and speed this up as I just wait, you know. Yeah, my team's spawning all around me. I'm hoping this gets me to my chopper gunner, and luckily it does. Well, I guess spoiler, but my chopper doesn't get me to my nuke, which I think makes for a little bit more interesting gameplay, you know. At least when I'm watching a video, it's a little more interesting, a little more, you like that tension to be there when they come out of the chopper gunner, and you know they still need more kills, and that is the case in this game, but luckily it all works out for me. I think I come out and I'm 4 or 5 off, and what, I have the intervention with the thermal and the M1014. So, yeah, you can see here that most of these guys are up in the funhouse above me or over by the rocket ship. And I managed to get a few guys here and there before they end up taking me out, I believe. Yeah, here in a second I'm going to come back over here over the little saucer thing and tilt the whirl. Yeah, I go down right here, but I come out and you see the dots up there in the funhouse. I see a teammate go down right there, so I know these guys are up here, and I kind of fail right there trying to get back up there, but I get up in here and I'm ready for some action. I know someone's going to be in here, and I managed to pick this guy off, although it looked like he almost commando lunged me. But pick him off and make my way around here, sound whoring a little bit. I peek out here and I see that guy by the can, so I peek back out here and managed to pick him off. That was a little sloppy, but get the job done. And then I managed to pick this guy off as he was trying to come in behind me. And I decided to come over here and pick up his gun. It's an L86, and I hear this guy around back. Peek out here and pick him off, and there's the nuke. I was pretty excited at that point. I didn't really have any idea how close I was, but figured I'd keep going, try to rack up as many kills as possible, you know, before I dropped it on these guys. And then I saved Jeff's. I saved Jeff's ass right there. But yeah, I picked this guy off here, and then I think my streak comes to an end here pretty quick. I don't remember how, but pretty sure I die. Oh yeah, I fail on this guy. I try to hit him with a stun, and he comes out and blasts me. But pick up a nice streak there. I think 27, 28 kills, and I grabbed my nuke. And I was pretty excited about this. My first nuke on one of the new maps, you know. Like I said, I hadn't been playing them that much because of school or whatever, but I got this gameplay and I got the nuke on it, and it's regular team deathmatch, so I was pretty stoked. You know, I'm celebrating here a little bit. I do a couple like 360s and stuff while I'm running around. I think I grabbed like one more kill and die one more time, and that's that. But I don't know. I hope you guys like this. I've got what, like 12, 13 more nukes on my channel now, and a couple nice TDM games. So if you guys like this and you haven't already subbed, come check out my channel. Sub up, and I'll have a lot more real soon, guys. So I'll leave you with this. I hope you liked, and until then, or until next time, guys, take it easy.